I don't want to command a kingdom's military. I simply want to contribute. To do something that helps people other than us, Mother. We are not the center of the world, and if we do not soon realize that, we will stagnate. You do not dare to refuse this, Alleria. It is a solemn duty, and I will not allow it. You never let me have a choice in anything. I have been nothing to you but an heir to a title. Even my name comes from your mother. I have never been me. I am not the only one of us who can shoot an arrow. You would turn away from us? Sylvanas was already as good as I am years ago. Better. Better, maybe, than I will ever be. I may be your second choice, Mother, but you will see that I am not second best. Identity came to her at last. At least partially. Ranger, General, Quel'Dorei, High Elf. Windrunner. I am Sylvanas Windrunner. As if this realization had burst a dam, the fragments of recollection started to pour into her mind, flooding it, bombarding, overwhelming. The dead turned into something else, unliving things. A prince, a king, a knight of death.
I salute your bravery, Elf, but the chase is over.
How little valor was worth in the end. How little love and courage mattered. The children died first. Those who had never known war, and now would never know anything again. They grew limp in the arms of their shrieking, pleading mothers, as if the sound was nothing more dangerous than a lullaby. The older ones slumped silently to the ground, faces forever pale and still. Her song was killing them. She was killing them. As Frostmourn's chill froze the channel between the mainland and the Isle of Quel'Danas, she followed him. He slew her king. He polluted the Sunwell. He restored to ghastly unlife the remains of a once human mage, Kel'Thuzad. All this destruction, all this horror, for this single act. I don't remember the exact moment I wrested control. I do remember the rush of freedom, the clarity of purpose. When I loosed my arrow, I sought to become his judge and his executioner. I thought that if I could punish him for his crimes, I would be absolved of mine. Forgiven for the atrocities he forced me to commit against my own people. But there would be no justice that day. For anyone. That is yet to come. No, do not fear that we will stray toward the Alliance. They have shown clearly enough how they view us. It is my great hope that the Horde can look past our appearances to what we have to offer. Currently, the Horde only has support in Kalimdor.
We are not the old Horde. Conquest and domination are not our goals. But still, I intend to keep my people safe and unthirsty. The orcs must not become insular or complacent. It's clear that the Forsaken do indeed have much to offer us in that regard.
I heard you were in the Lich King army once, and in that service you take many lives.
Service? No, enslavement. I could protest nothing he made me do. I was forced to use the power he bestowed on me to slaughter a city full of innocents, many of whom I had loved in life. Most of the Scourge were not sufficiently aware of themselves or their actions to understand what they did. Some of them, upon recovering their wits, lost them again in horror when memory returned.
We have heard of a history like this one before, haven't we, Warchief? Of a subjugate people who do terrible things, and once free from that power, they were filled with remorse. I have seen what the taint of demonic blood did to those who drink of that cruel cope. I do have some sympathy for what happened to you and your people, Lady Sylvanas. Their number are finite. If we don't help them, we doom them to extinction. But it's death, not natural. It's this type of existence, right? Who are we to judge? We speak with our ancestor. We know that death is not the end. Perhaps the Forsaken are merely another aspect of that, created to teach the children of the world empathy. Lady Sylvanas, I have my doubts about bringing your people into the Horde, but they share with mine a common history, and for that, I will allow them to prove themselves. The orcs are themselves again, and it's sound that your Forsaken are as well.
We do hope so, Warchief. You will not regret your choice.
You see, I'm afraid there was some spillage. Dranosh had a nasty accident with a rune blade. Bolvar developed a bit of a cough, as did a few hundred others. And Arthas left the party early.
Putris, what have you...
What have we done? I will be the one that herald the Legion's victory over the traitor's Lich King, not you.
Even some in the Horde were deeply skeptical of both her and the Forsaken. This was certainly not the outcome she had worked so hard to achieve. Fortunately, Thrall believed her. Standing beside me, believing in me, helping me. Sylvanas was not yet done with this war, or with Arthas. With the Undercity restored to her, Sylvanas made her own way to Icecrown Citadel, refusing to deny herself the personal victory of slaying Arthas. And when Sylvanas finally stood before him, snarling angrily up at his eyes glowing from inside the helm of domination, it was brought home to her just how powerful he really was. She was forced to retreat, vowing to return. And then, the chance was gone. Something had destroyed the weapon and the Lich King too. Others had gone before her and stolen her kill. She had achieved nothing at all, save continuing to exist out of perhaps pure stubbornness. Now there was no reason to continue that existence. 9 Valkyr hovered, silent, pulling memories out of her head to torment her. But she had one last act of defiance left in her. "Stay back! and stay out of my head. Sylvanas knew she had been destined for peace upon her death, for rest, a reward for sacrificing her life freely and courageously to save others. But that had been the Ranger General's destiny, not the Banshee Queen's. And now, too late, Sylvanas understood. She saw only darkness. Even though she lacked a body with which to physically feel, emotions ripped her apart from inside her own awareness. Agony, fear, regret. Sylvanas would have screamed, but she had no mouth.
King Arthas is dead. And you, Sylvanas, after committing suicide, when you can no longer see the meaning of living, you experience the dark oblivion that awaits you on the other side of the veil. But we are still bound to the will of the new dormant Lich King, imprisoned atop Icecrown, possibly for eternity. We hunger for our freedom as you once hungered for yours. We need a vessel, one like us, a sister of war, strong, who has seen the light and the dark, someone worthy of power over life and death.
We need you.
Sylvanas Windrunner, Dark Lady of the Forsaken. You may walk with the living again through the sisterhood of my sisters. As long as my sisters live, so too shall you. Freedom, life, and power over death. This is our pact. Do you accept our gift?
Yes, we have a pact.
Sylvanas returned to the world of the living and unliving, brimming with power, tempered by the caution that had always been a counterbalance to her passion. A surprised Vol'jin became Warchief when Thrall declined to resume the mantle. And then it happened.
We'll take the ridge and cover your flank. Take up positions! We hold them off! We have to!
They're coming from behind! Cover the flank!
Warchief!
Do not let the Horde die this day.
There was a choice, but in reality, it was no choice at all.
Without the Horde, we'll be overrun!
The Warchief had been brought home, clearly only in time to die. A single thrust from a spear. How had Vol'jin not seen it?
Windrunner, come forward.
Warchief.
The lower spirits say death will claim me soon.
In the end, death claims us all. But the Horde will live on.
I have never trusted you. Nor would I have ever imagined in our darkest time, that you would be the one to save us. The spirits have granted me clarity, a vision. They whisper a name. Many will not understand, but you must step out of the shadows and lead. You must be Warchief.
Vol'jin is dead. Who among you will help me avenge him?
Soldiers of the Horde, ready your blades! Today, we march on the Kaldori!
We are not making a lot of progress with your plan, High Overlord.
Warchief, have you been behind their lines?
Briefly. I know a trap when I see one. He is here, Saurfang, waiting for me. It is the only creature that can stop our march to victory.
Malfurion Stormrage. How should we handle him?
If you can shatter their lines, he will come to stop you. And I will follow him. Stand against him for a few minutes. I will drive him away.
Very well, Warchief. We will do as you command.
Nathanos, go to Zoramgar outpost with our main army and stay there until we arrive.
As you command, Warchief.
Arthur.
The Kaldori are deadliest in the dark. Jump into the fray and deal with them. Do not relent. These savage elves would do you no such favor.
Sylvanas, your foul deeds desecrate this sacred place. Undo Falador!
Malfurion, how gracious of you to join us. Who would have guessed that you would come to protect your precious trees?
Be gone, witch!
No! My eyes! It burns! Where did you fly away to, little bird?
Ouch! These damned wisps sting. Where did all of these wisps come from?
Have you seen the Kaldori do this before?
The only time I saw the Night Elves do this ended with the annihilation of the Demon Lord Archimond himself.
We will see.
You will come no further, Banshee Queen.
Soldiers, no! Do not rush the... Oh, Fools! At least now we know how dangerous the wisps can be. There will be nowhere to run when next we meet Malfurion. To Zorumgar, quickly!
Malfurion knows that his wisp wall is a temporary measure. He is buying time for reinforcements to arrive in Teldrassil. It is imperative that we find a way through that wall, and quickly.
A wall of wisps? Surely it is nothing our Dark Rangers and a few demolishers cannot overcome, my lady.
The scouting party I led to Malfurion underestimated the wisps, and they paid the price for doing so. We cannot destroy the wisps, not in numbers enough to matter, but we may be able to disperse them. Sarfang, take a squad into Felwood. Seek a path over the mountain into Darkshore. But leave the siege weapons under my command. We will squeeze Malfurion from both sides.
Warchief, there is no safe passage through Felwood.
Find one or make one. Time is a luxury we do not possess.
No many smugglers, blight collar.
I beg your pardon?
I am not naive. There is little chance that Everlook receives all its cargo through legitimate means. Someone is using a hidden route through Felwood.
Most smugglers would prefer to avoid the attention of the High Overlord. But I believe we can locate one who can be persuaded to assist us.
Then it is decided. Sarfang, Nathanos, you will leave at once. Wildben River is locked in a stalemate, and Malfurion knows it. We must stay the course for now. In the meantime, we will do all that we can to keep the Kaldorei under pressure. We shall not afford them the luxury of a peaceful night's rest. This is war. Champions of the Horde, your aid is required at Wildben River. This is our chance for victory!
A dishonorable blow. I regret it.
Regret nothing. You did well.
It was not my place to interfere.
My victory was inevitable. He was merely wasting my time. Finish him and be done with it. Take a moment if you like. Then take his head. Meet me at the World Tree.
You have led your horde in service of death. You will regret this day.
Malfurion! No! You did not kill him, Orc. Why?
I struck without honor. I did not deserve to end him.
This entire war is without honor! How dare you spill so much innocent blood for nothing!
Not for nothing. We spill blood so that the Horde will endure.
Because you spared Malfurion, I will offer you a choice. Attempt to stop me from taking him away and die, or remain there kneeling in the dirt and live.
You have a choice as well. Take him to Darnassus and both of you will fall when we conquer it. Or flee somewhere far from here, so that you both survive.
At least I hope this make you happy, Brox.
Secure the beach. Prepare to invade the tree.
Why? Why? You've already won. Only innocents remain in the tree.
This is war.
This is hatred. Rage. Windrunner, you were defender of your people. Do you not remember?
I remember. A fool.
Take her! Run!
Don't grieve. You'll soon join your loved ones.
I grieve for you. You've made life your enemy. And that is a war you'll never win. You can kill us, but you cannot kill hope.
Can't I?
Burn it. Burn it!
The balance between life and death should not be taken so lightly.
Leave, Skyjack.
Kill the innocents first. The others will yield more swiftly when hope is dead.
For the first time, Sylvanas did not balk at the recollection. It did not matter where a useful thing came from, only that it was useful. Arthas had been right.
The fate of the Horde would already be written if she allowed the Alliance to gain strength and hope.
When there was so much at stake, it was better that she move boldly.
Champions of the Alliance, the time has come for us to claim what is rightfully ours. The final push to retake Lordaeron Keep commences at dawn. The Horde and their Warchief must answer for their crimes.
Heroes of the Third Fleet, steel yourselves! Report to King Greymane at once!
Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, hear me! The Horde's cowardly attack on Teldrassil brought war upon us, and made clear what is truly at stake. Their Warchief's goal was not to capture a single city, but to destroy our way of life, and snuff out hope for generations to come. To secure our future, the Banshee Queen must answer for her crimes. Her dark reign ends today. Together, we will drive her evil from this land and raise our banners above Lordaeron once more. Stand as one for the Alliance!
Is the Undercity evacuated?
Yes, Warchief.
Then it's time to finish this once and for all. Sarfang, rally your troops. I will prepare the Azerite machine.
Champions, your Warchief commands you. It is time to take arms against the Alliance. Our enemies strike against the Undercity and seek to claim Lordaeron for their own. Their numbers are strong, but we are stronger! We are the Horde! We crush those who would bring us harm! Luktar Ogar!
For the fall.
It's over, Sylvanas! The walls of Lordaeron will soon come crashing down around you!
Ah, what have we here? Has the Lion of Stormwind finally come out to play? You have no idea what you're up against, Boy King. We have only just begun. Prepare the blight! Let it rain down upon their armies!
There must be another way, Warchief.
This is no time for sentiment, High Overlord. War demands that we take a more direct approach.
It's killing her own troops.
Destroy them!
Jaina, thank the light you've come. You are sorely needed in this fight.
I stand with you, my king. The Horde will pay for its crimes.
Everyone, move! Cut them off with the reserves! Do not let them pass! Sarfang, where did you go?
Leave it to me, Dark Lady. I will lead the reserves in the assault. The Alliance will go no further. I swear it.
Meet with Lorthamar, quickly. Do not fail me, Nathanos.
I obey, my queen. Bane, gather the catapults and every apothecary you can find. Send them to the keep at once.
Yes, Blightcaller. But where is Sourfang?
There is no time. We have but precious moments before we lose our terrain advantage. The choke point we create will funnel them through the side of the keep and thin their ranks. With us out in the open, we will outnumber them?
Understood. I will meet you as soon as I can.
No. Lorthamar and I will handle the interlopers. I can't risk leaving the Warchief unguarded. You are not to leave her side.
How long are you expecting to hold them off? What is the Warchief's strategy?
It is better if she tells you herself. Now go! champions, with me! We rally in the keep. Your Warchief commands it. It is you who is outnumbered now.
That army is enormous. Give the word and I will teleport us to safety.
If we turn tail now, we just become prey. No. We will fight, and die if we must, for what we believe in.
Your time is up, King Anduin. Victory for the Forsaken!
Let us even the odds, King Wrynn.
Illyria, thank the light you've made it.
I am known for my timing, Your Majesty.
Bane! Pull them back!
Retreat!
No! They must not escape!
So good of you to finally show up, High Overlord.
I had to see it for myself. Was this your plan all along? Is this how you meant to achieve victory? This honorless travesty?
Honor means nothing to a corpse, Sarfang. You have the luxury of underestimating death. But it is something with which I am intimately familiar. Maybe you don't care if your people die so long as it's honorable, but to me, this horde is worth saving. Anyone who disagrees does not deserve to stand among us. So die your warrior's death, High Overlord Sarfang. It means little to me. Perhaps I will raise your broken body to serve me once more. Or perhaps you will have a chance to say hello to your son. Champions, with me, you are invited to bear witness to the grand finale.
Stand aside, Sarfang. This war is not yours to bear alone, and there is no honor in killing you.
Your father was a man of honor, boy. You know nothing of the sort. I will never stand down. I eat, sleep, and die by the sword. What price have you paid for your people?
My father gave everything for the Alliance. The question is, are you willing to do the same for the Horde?
My life for the Horde!
Alliance, hold!
No. I demand an honorable death.
My father once said that Varrock Saurfang embodied the honor of the Horde. He admired you for that. And so do I. Listen to me. There is no honor in this.
That is not for an Alliance king to decide.
At this moment, it is. Take him to the stockades. When I return, we will speak of honor, and how it may yet be reclaimed.
If you return.
We've done it. Sylvanas will finally answer for her crimes. Champions, to my side.
You abandoned Saurfang to die out there!
It is the death he wanted. If that troubles you, you're free to join him. Or you can tend to the living. The choice is yours.
For the Horde.